Hi, this is PR Sundar. So, welcome to this special episode, Nifty at 30K. In fact, yesterday evening, we released the video. Nifty is likely to hit 30K by the end of next year, December. There were a lot of negative comments, but normally we don't read the comments, because, people can just give comments anyhow. But anyway, I thought maybe I can give some reply to those comments. Number one, the people were saying that, in 2020, I said the gold price will not go up. Now the gold price has gone up. So, like if I say in 2020, gold price will not go up, does it mean that in another 100 year or 200 year, 300 year, the gold price should not go up? So that is illogical. So in fact, I'll tell you what has happened. When a price goes higher, the people always say, it will still go higher. So in that logic, when the gold prices moved higher during the coronavirus period, the Bank of America came out with a target of $3,000. And, as soon as they came out with that report, I came out with a video by saying that, so definitely, gold will not go to 3,000. So remember, point number one, the Bank of America said the target is 3,000 in the next 1 year. So the target is only for 1 year. And I disputed Bank of America. And I said during the next 1 year, the gold will not go to 3,000. So let me tell you very categorically, I said, yes, true. I said the gold will not go to 3,000. Yes, that is during the next 1 year. That means from 2020 to 2021. It's not 2020 to 3021. Right? So after that, what has happened, everybody knows that, the gold has not gone beyond $3,000 for the next 3 to 4 years. So what I said in 2020, now I'm coming and saying that, there's one stupid guy came and told me, every time I shorted the gold, every time the price went up, I lost because of PR Sundar, right? You must see the context. You must watch what the Bank of America said and what I said. And after 6 or 7 months, even the Bank of America accepted their mistake. They themselves came and declared that, yes, we were wrong, and now gold will not go above $3,000. So now do you blame Bank of America? Right. So people, can just throw anything anyhow. Okay. So this is one negative comment. And now another negative comment. Just a few weeks before, Mr. Sundar said, next 5 years, Nifty is not likely to beat FD return. Even now I'm saying the same thing. Where did I say? I didn't say anything. Okay. If you want to comment about a video, watch the video very clearly. Right? So I said in earlier that Nifty will not give FD return from the peak of 2024, 26,300. So from that date to next 5 years, I said Nifty may not give FD return. Now, when I say, Nifty may hit 30,000 by the end of next year, December. Right? So you calculate from last year September to next year December, you look at 30,000. So that is actually not beating the FD return. Right? So for 2 years and 3 months, okay, if you take FD, like if you put like money in some slightly like banks like IDFC Bank, you are getting about 8% return. For 2 years and 3 months, okay, your total return will be around 20%. Okay, whereas the 30,000 target which I fixed, okay, that is only 15% from that level. From September 2024 peak to 30,000 next year December. So that's only 15%. So still it is not beating FD, right? So first let me tell you what is the reason why I said, this markets may not beat the FD return. Even if you see historically for the last 25-30 years, okay, the market has beaten the FD return by oddly 1 or 2% only. If the FD return average is 8%, the market return may be 9% or 10% on an average. So it's only slightly outperforming the FD return. And now I find that, so the BJP's policies, so like increasing the tax left, right and center, so whatever the juice is there, so the central government is trying to take the juice. And then, so it may not happen. But the thing is, what has happened just few months before, so they reduced the GST. So that is something good. So when something good happens, the markets will be reacting. And if the market is reacting too much good, then who knows, they may increase the GST also. So like this is a cat and mouse game. Right? If economy is going down, they reduce the taxes. If the economy picks up, they will increase the tax, So constantly the government is looking to tax. That is one thing. Second thing, Bihar state elections. So that can potentially, have some political impact. So BJP will have to win Bihar state elections. So if not, central government may be in trouble. But central government may not be in trouble. They will complete the full 5-year term. But 2029 parliament election. So what is going to be the outcome? So that's going to be a very, very big challenge. In fact, many FIIs are realizing that. So that is why, they are preempting. So they start unwinding their Indian positions from now itself. So if you look at BJP 1, BJP 2, in both it was a pure majority for BJP. And now BJP 3, it is not their pure majority. So they have only about 240 MPs. And then, during the next election, so after 15 years of rule, so definitely there will be some anti-incumbency will be there. And then, BJP may not win 2029 election. But again, as I always say, there's a proverb in Tamil, let Raman rule the country or Ravan rule the country. Why should we bother? Right? But the problem is that somebody has to rule the country. So the way things are going, the Congress is also not in a good position to capture this anti-incumbency of BJP. So if the situation comes to a level where there is a hung parliament in 2029, so that can be a potential disaster for Indian stock market. So with that view only, I said from 2024 September, that is when the Nifty hit 26,300. So 2024 September to 2029 September. 2029 September, the 2029 May itself, the election results will be there. So even now, you keep my words, from 2024 September to 2029 September. In this 5 year, okay, so if you take FD interest, so FD interest is about 8%. Okay, for 5 years, it will be about 40%. That is if you take only a simple interest into account. But you put the money in bank FD, it will be like, it will be compounding every 3 months. So if you compound interest into account, so you are likely to get about 50% return in FD. Had you placed an FD in 2024 September and wait until 2029 September, I'm talking approximate only. Now, 2024 September, Nifty was around 26,000. Yeah, 50% rally should take you to 39,000 to 40,000. So by 2029 September, if Nifty trades above 40,000, then only that will beat FD return. And that possibility is very, very low. So because of the political uncertainty. And it is not exactly the uncertainty will come in 2029 May, and even well before that, in the next 1 or 2 months, this Bihar elections. Then after that, Uttar Pradesh state elections is there. So their BJP performance will be watched very, very keenly. And because Uttar Pradesh supplies the maximum number of MPs to the central government. And then after that, Gujarat state election is there. So Gujarat state election being the home state of Prime Minister. So that result will also be watched very, very closely. And then ultimately, 6 months before the 2029 election, there will be 5 state elections, and then final one is 2029 May. Right? So, number one, okay, India's relationship with most foreign countries are not really very good. They are having a confrontational approach with most of the countries, and FIIs, they have not stopped selling in Indian stock market. So since last January, so they have already sold for 5 lakh crore, right? And of course, the markets are not falling because, more and more local people are coming and pumping in the huge amount of money in mutual funds. And because the people who invested in mutual fund from 2020, they never lost it. But, if these FIIs continue to sell, the markets are not performing well, at some point of time, the mutual funds, may not receive as much as response as what they've been receiving in the last few months. Right? So, therefore, what I said, 30,000, it is still, optimistic target. Okay, but still that is within the range that I forecasted earlier, that if markets may not give better return than FD return over a period of next 5 years. So sometimes what I talk over a period of 1 year, or what we talk about over a period of 2 years, over a period of 5 years. So they're all at different time frames. I think most of the people, when it comes to gold, that's where they got confused. Bank of America gave the target of 3,000 is a 1-year target only. And it's not 100-year target or 200-year target. So I said, no, gold will not go to $3,000. It's also 1-year target only. In that 1 year, forget about 3,000, it did not even cross 2,000. Right? So here, what I said earlier, during the next 5 years, from 2024 September, Nifty may not give FD return, but by the end of 2026, Nifty can touch 30,000. So they are all a different forecast, different time frame. So there is no contradiction with each other, right? So, just now, one guy told me, sir, 50 years before you said India's Prime Minister is Jawaharlal Nehru. Because you told me, I told my grandson, and he went and write in the exam, who is the Prime Minister of India? Jawaharlal Nehru. And now the school say it is wrong. So stupid, sir, you are, how can I follow you, right? So this is just for a joke, So don't get into all these kind of jokes. And, before commenting, just don't look at somebody's comment and then you comment it. Watch the video very carefully, understand the video, then you comment it. So normally I just don't even bother to see the comment, forget about replying the comment. So I thought, this is a valid, clarification I have to provide, right? So just now, only yesterday evening, I said, at some point of time, India and US may have to come together, so potentially Nifty can jump. You see already there was no agreement, nothing. Just one tweet by Trump and one tweet by Narendra Modi. The gift Nifty is up nearly 300 points. So you just imagine what will happen if the real deal happens. Right? So definitely Nifty short term, it's bullish. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.